Jane, if you can start us off, please.
Thank you. First of all, thank you all for inviting me. And I don't have a lot of long slides, but I think we will be able to, I'll be able to answer any questions that you all have. I've been with the city for about 16 years and actually was just confirmed as the HR director on July 6th by the Mayor Sylvester Turner. So, but I've been with the HR department since I have been with the city. So I think we'll just go forward with the slides. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Okay. So enough about me. So just a little bit about what the City of Houston is doing, and I'm sure several of you all have heard, but we're kind of doing a little unorthodox type thing. The biggest thing is that what we realize is that we have looked at the data that's being provided by our provider, and we've actually used that data to actually drive a lot of the programs that we're doing at the City of Houston. Our wellness program is probably our biggest and our most successful, and we use the data that we receive from our provider to actually control the costs that we have with the City of Houston. The biggest thing that we see is that convincing, which I'm sure you all don't have this problem, convincing our city employees that they have to participate in the wellness program. And if they participate in the wellness program, then we provide what we now coin as a discount on their medical insurance. So we started with a very strategic goal in mind, and that was that we wanted to ensure that we could get over 85% of our employees to participate in our wellness program. And we have far surpassed that over the last 4 years that we have had our wellness program. We have a very collaborative partnership, and that partnership is more than just with our service provider. Our partnership is not only with our unions, it's with our employees, it's with our administration, but we really try to make sure that everybody understands that we have one common goal. In order to keep our costs where it needs to be, is that we need to work together. It has to be collaborative. We have to be everybody needs to understand what needs to happen in order for us to maintain where we are. Again, I want to talk a lot more about our data, because a lot of people that we have spoken to goes, well, you know, we can get the same data, but it's okay to get the data. What the issue is having the people that can kind of analyze the data. And where we believe that we're a little different is that we have a team that actually works alongside of our provider to actually make sure that the data ticks and ties. So I have a team that works on looking at all of our formularies for pharmacy, that they actually look at what we're doing with respect to catastrophic illnesses and those type things. We have someone who's monitoring that data to help us look at those costs. And that is something that's very, very important. And I always say that, you know, people, being in HR for as long as I've been in there, you know, people are the first things that really they kind of cut. So our team is not as big as maybe we feel it should be, but our team is actually bigger than a lot of other teams that work on benefits. And so, and I think that's one of our, if it's our secret, is that we have this team that is totally dedicated to strategy and looking at the data. So, we're taking questions at the end.
Yeah, we'll have questions at the end.
Okay.
And again, if you have a question, please jot it down on the cards, and we'll get those to the front here shortly.
So we are now embarking upon our 5th year in our plan, and we're looking at this still from the same strategies that we have for this past 4 years. Now, I don't sit before you and try to make it seem like the City of Houston has worked some miracle and this has been easy. This has been a very long and very cumbersome path. But again, just being able to make sure that we have aligned ourselves together to make sure that everyone understands exactly what our common goal is, and that is to just try to minimize the impact of the cost for our employees. As we go into our 5th year, we're going to continue to look at our wellness program, which again, last year, and we've just started it, I think, Monday, right? We just started it Monday. Our wellness program last year, we had over 85% of the employees, but we were very proud to say that we got over 70% participation from spouses. And so we are now adding spouses to our wellness program. What our data has shown us is that through our wellness initiative, we really have started to curtail some of the employees. They're getting healthier because they found out that they were sick. But now what we realize is that the cost has gone up with our spouses. So they have been now added to our wellness program. I'm sure that you would think that that is something that has given us a little noise in our ears, and it has. Everybody has not been pleased, and now they have to go home and tell their spouses that you now have to participate in this program. But again, that gets back to the collaboration that we're trying to have with everyone to say, hey, if we want to keep curtailing our costs, we have to work together to try to make sure that our population stays well. We also right now are trying to make it as easy as possible for our employees to be able to not only do our open enrollment, but on a daily basis see different things with respect to their insurance. So right now the City of Houston is embarking with the, HR is embarking with the IT department to try to expand up on our technology with respect to our employee self-serve system. It is our hopes that through an app that is going to be that's actually being worked on now within our IT department, that the HR department will be able to provide instant information that to the employee about their service without going to, to either whether it's Cigna or whether it's, Kelsey or whoever would already have an additional app. They would actually go to their HR app and be able to do that. So we're going to try to enhance our technology. And then we're going to continue to use our strategic team to work along with and partner with all of our healthcare providers to try to work towards our next 2-year goal.
Okay. Jane, is your wellness program primarily a screening type program? Or can you maybe briefly describe what that program entails?
Yes, we try to make it fun. Our wellness program this year is called Win for Life, and what it entails is that you do your biometric screening, you then get online and fill out your health assessment, and then we request that you do 2 additional things. One of those things could actually be that you just get your physical, your eye exam, or anything that deals with, just your regular wellness. And then we also have done 2 other very creative things. One is that we have a challenge, and it's a Fitbit challenge. You'll see most of the HR people with a Fitbit on, and we actually do challenges to get the other departments inspired. Competition is the big thing. So, and we love to compete against each other at the city. So we do challenges and we use our Fitbits, and we do weekly challenges to see who wins, and then those also are counted towards you making your wellness. So you have, as long as you do your biometric screening, and then you go in and do your health assessment, and you do 2 other things that we have listed, whether it's becoming a part of the challenge or just getting online and doing an assessment online, just, about whether you're having sleep deprivation or you're depressed or something like that. That's kind of the way our program goes.
And if they participate, you said that there was a discount available to them. How much of a discount is that, roughly?
Right. If they participate and fulfill all of the wellness, then it's a $600 discount for the year. Yes.
Okay, very good. It's interesting, my son's company is offered I think it's a $1,500 bonus if they can run a half marathon by the end of next year.
I like that.
He thinks he's going to do it, but he's got to drop about 60 pounds before he does it. Well, very good. Thank you.